Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Pop and Cracking. It's Steve. About to react to this vid by Honest. It's titled Abracadabra. Okay, so he's gonna give us his thoughts on this new Lady Gaga song and video. Apparently, I just reacted to it. It is up on my Patreon right now. So if you want to hear my thoughts about the music video and the song, definitely check it out. Link down below. I also just reacted to Lisa, Doja Cat, and Ray's new song and video as well. Born Again, that's also up on Patreon. Check it out, check it out. But yeah, I'm very interested in hearing his thoughts about this song and video. Let's watch.
So I watched the Grammys this year. Many conversations about the Grammys are still lingering and probably will be for the rest of the year. But something that completely drew me in was the premiere of Lady Gaga's single, Abracadabra. And I was so taken aback because it feels like I haven't seen or heard this Gaga in so long. For people who didn't experience Gaga's rise in real time, I think this song and video is the closest you can get within a modern context. It just has a similar feel. It's out there, it's a little kooky and nonsensical, it's camp, and it's catchy and well produced. And honestly, some people might be mad at me for saying this, but I have not felt this captivated by a Gaga single since Art Pop. I mean, I liked Rain on Me, I liked Babylon. I think she's had some good singles then, but I don't view them as Gaga performing at the height of her powers. And even though Art Pop wasn't as well received upon release, I think it still has some.
But I can't be surprised. He's real deep into the pop world. Real deep.
His career best
That's why I also like hearing his thoughts.
Like, guy.
Because sometimes they're vastly different from mine. I'm not saying it's different in this case, but sometimes it's like, huh?
Venus, Sex Dreams. Good thing history has come to be a bit kinder to that album. And once again, of course, I've liked Gaga's songs since then, but I haven't felt captivated as much as her earlier career work until this song and video, where it was like, oh, she is back, and she is back in full force. Disease is what really kicked off this album cycle. And I thought Disease was fine. It kind of reminded me of like a Born This Way unreleased track. No, I felt it was a little too close to comfort. And it sounds to me that it was maybe created to capitalize on the Bloody Mary virality that happened. But both of these songs are a callback to Gaga's roots. And really they're two sides of the same coin. But I think Abracadabra is the more polished and cleaner side. It just gets everything right. It's very Europop, very modern. The synth breakdown and post-chorus reminds me of Brat by Charlie XCX. More specifically, Von Dutch by Charlie XCX. You know, just a sprinkle of that in there. It's a very self-referential song lyrically. And it's funny to say lyrically because the chorus is mostly just gibberish, where she says Gaga and then offshoots to words that sound similar or rhyme.
I mean, she's not new to that. I think I still don't know what the fuck she was saying.
Words, but just sounds. You know, it recalls Bad Romance, Judas, those type of Gaga hooks where she's just communicating an emotion through gibberish. It's a trademark for her at this point. It's kind of like what Nanas and A's are for Rihanna. But to me, this is how you pay homage to an old sound and bring it into a modern context, because it does sound modern, it does sound fresh, it does sound contemporary, despite the various obvious callbacks to her past. And it is a very hooky song as well. It feels like an amalgamation of the work that she's done. It feels distinctly Gaga. It feels like her territory, not anyone else's. It definitely sounds like she's been here before and she's done it, but this is the masterclass take of it. And I think this is a prime example of how you tribute an older sound that you've done before while injecting some modernity and still bringing life to.
I feel like it's him trying to take shots at Katie. Because that was his biggest critique of her, and that, you know, she's not making her sound modern enough. And I feel like he's like, this is how you do it, Katie.
To it. You know, it doesn't feel like she's just phoning it in. It feels like she's really trying with this song and video. Some of her peers that are sexy confident and so intelligent maybe could take a few notes from her. Gaga has been toned down for the last few years, but I'm reminded with this song of how well she does camp and over-the-topness. And that is a large reason why the world took to her. We are also in the middle of a fun left-field pop resurgence, so this is literally perfect timing for a veteran to come back and be like, hey, I can still do this, and I'm a master at it. It's also nice to see a veteran not go completely soft and plain, because I did think Gaga was headed down that road until this era kicked off. But
I'm
this
just
song
waiting for him to
definitely
say
puts the
Katy Perry.
Gaga in Lady Gaga. And I think it's a bridge between two generations as well. For the people who experienced her rise in real time, it's a little reminder of why the world was captivated by her. For the people that didn't experience her rise in real time, they get to have a little taste of that same appeal. Just a little taste, because obviously it's a whole different ballpark from back then. But I do think it's a great modern representation of Gaga's dance pop roots and campiness.
Interesting hearing his take. I mean, I didn't know what to expect because, you know, sometimes he just hates things and he will go in. But yeah, you know, cool hearing his thoughts. Like I said, if you want to hear all my thoughts, check out the Patreon link down below. But yeah, her album is coming. It's coming. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one.